Hello and welcome back to the Weekly News. I'm David Taylor, and in today's episode, the all-electric G-Class and GAC's crazy price drops. Let's go.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.
Yes, you heard correctly, an all-electric Merc G-Class, and it's locked in for South Africa at 4.6 million rand. Now, before you all freak out and go, oh, that's crazy, the V8 powered, the 4-litre V8 bi-turbo, that monster G63, it's pretty much the same price. Officially, it's tagged as the G580 with EQ technology. I mean, you may remember the concept. That was called the EQG, and we all thought that was going to be the name, but G580 EQ technology, that sounds pretty cool. What's under the bonnet? Well, there is no engine under the bonnet because it's electric. So instead, you get 4 individually controlled wheels. I'm going to assume each one is on each wheel. 432 kilowatts, 1,164 newtons, and Merc is claiming 0 to 100 in under 5 seconds. Thanks to a battery size of 116 kilowatt hours, you'll get a range of about 450 kilometers on a single charge, which isn't bad for something that weighs as much as a small house and has the aerodynamic shape of a JoJo tank. Given the price, the performance, the range, it's on par with the V8s and the old diesel G-Classes. I think this will find more than a few homes in South Africa. I mean, let's be honest. People aren't buying a G for its formidable off-road prowess or the way it's built. I mean, people are buying it because look at it. It's so badass. And let's be honest, if you're playing in the 5 million rand ballpark, you've probably already made plans to have solar panels and massive batteries at your beautiful mansion. So charging shouldn't be an issue. Right, on to our second story. Now, something very interesting has happened. And yes, price reductions have occurred before in the South African new car space. But on this level, I've never seen anything like this. And I'm talking about Chinese brand GAC. Some people call it GAC, some people call it GAC. We'll stick with that. There's 2 models, the Emkoo and the Emzoom. And while they're already aggressively priced in relation to the rest of the segment, like most Chinese brands, the prices have come down significantly. So as I've said, 2 models, the flagship Emkoo, which in top spec, this is the biggest one for me, dropped by 100,000 rand from 659,900 to 559,900. I mean, that's a big jump. That's what, 15–20%? That is massive in new car pricing terms. In the case of the smaller GS3 Emzoom, a car that we tested a couple of months ago, pricing has come down on average between 50 and 60,000 rand per derivative. And this is quite extraordinary. And all of this, of course, I mean, we love price drops. This is great news. If you haven't purchased a GAC vehicle in 2025, if you have purchased one in 2024, this is your resale value. In 2025, this is your resale value. Dramatics aside, ouch, that's quite hectic. But what's the official reason behind this? GAC says scaled global cost reductions, which is a very fancy way of saying, well, we've actually found smarter and more affordable way of doing things. And we're passing on these savings to the customer. So I guess, yes, it is a win if you're buying a GAC in 2025. However, what recourse do you have if you've purchased a vehicle in 2024? GAC's official statement is very interesting. We invite customers to contact the distributor through our website or contact numbers to discuss any potential concerns regarding a price reduction and how they will be accommodated. Interestingly, fellow motoring journalist and Cars Awards judge Brenwan Naidu, he contacted a few GAC dealerships and said, so what are you guys going to do about this? And one has already confirmed that the difference between the 2025 model and the 2024 model will be reimbursed to the customer. Other dealers said, we'll get back to you because we haven't quite decided. And it's an interesting situation for sure. GAC themselves have confirmed that already 3 customers have been fully reimbursed. And I think that's amazing because if you've bought the car in 2024, I'd be very angry seeing that sort of reduction. And that's this week's news wrapped up. As always, I will link additional info and reading in the description below. 2025, new year, new car. We have over 70,000 vehicles for sale. Head on over to Cars.co.za. I will see you next week. Okay, bye.
Think of a car, any car. Yes, Cars.co.za. Let's find what moves you.